for Summit. Much more stable here, and it is a classic Summit champion.
Yes, sir.
You will remember from the MVP split that he had upon arrival.
1200, 900. It's a 600 smite. Oh, Santorn's the one that wins out on top of it. And then all out from Rich forces Summit to be separated momentarily from Pioshik. And Santorn, he doesn't have Glacial Prison yet, but they have enough damage. They take him out for first blood. And Dignitas are going to try to run Pioshik down. He gets Glacial Prison, forces
See if he can actually use it. Pioshik does have ultimate, but no flash, as you mentioned in the last one. And taking the flash off of Wukong does, greatly diminish that
Or JJ are not going to get much off of it unless if they just want to commit the crash. But now Jan is left to his lonesome on the bottom side of the map. He has Featherstorm to play with, and the teleport is coming in. He will get reinforcements from Harry, and they outplay it. They take out Santorin, and now Diamond's
Liquid. They also used the crash of the Rift Tail to get a bunch of turret plates on top side. While they didn't kill the K'Sante, they forced him out. Harry's chasing for more. Got to be a little careful here.
Oh, and Tomo just wanting to greet for the kill into Harry. Oh, maybe he might have enough lifesteal. It's a 1-for-1 trade. And now this game is starting
the
to...
extra deeps to squeeze one more. Here we go.
Oh, but Diamond has flash advantage on a flashless Yawn here. The Magnus Storm and the crash down isn't enough damage. They should be able to take him out. And Tomo gives him the silencing blow. Core JJ is now on the run. The Moonlight Vigil still on in. And Pioshik does have flash and Cyclone. And all Diamond has to do is just buy time for Tomo to get out. He doesn't have any summoner spells. A second cast of Cyclone and the bonk on
power behind that shockwave. The rank 1 is pretty pitiful, but rank 2 here definitely starts to get a lot more impressive.
Major fight, but right now they're just trying to look for bot lane prio to set up for that oncoming dragon.
All right, Diamond wants some.
Cyclone on a Diamond. They have Summit TPing early. He's not Mega, but he is mini form. We'll see how much damage he can do on the left side of this flank. Tomo's completely separated, but now they're pincering into this tiny choke point. Summit is forced to hop away and flash. Can he get out alive? The heal will keep himself a little bit of movement speed, but Dignitas should be able to run him down unless he gets a couple more auto attacks. He's running away in. Rich goes down the Team Liquid's backline. Now Summit goes Mega. He throws Santorn into the wall. That's the double kill for Yawn. And Team Liquid turn this fight around. The Shockwave gets a little bit of damage on the back, but Team Liquid still walk out the better.
Okay, Harry's coming from base, though.
This looks difficult for Dignitas. Tomo is working with one summoner spell. The dragon has already been bursted out. And Team Liquid, they just have to walk on out. Dignitas going to try to catch them.
Well, they want to delay for mid-turret because they've got White Gun Aphelios on mid-turret. Yeah, there you go. The Rift Herald, though.
I'm genuinely surprised in how close this game has been as Santorin looks for the Glacial Prison. Jan trades it with the Featherstorm. That's ult for ult. Shockwave not quite used yet. They're holding this position. Pioshik opens up with Cyclone. Tor JJ right on top of Tomo. Charmed up with the quickness. The grand entrance means that he ain't going nowhere.
Ultimate. So Harry saw where those came from and then nailed him with the Annie's Tibber, and they completely blew him up while he was in that brush.
Pretty much even in terms of goal acceleration, because when I was talking to a lot of players like why the games are feeling like big stomps, it's because as soon as 180 carry gets accelerated, it just seems over for the other team.
Yeah, these ones definitely much more close, especially with Dig being able to get this tower and further cut that gold lead down of the jungle. And with the Rift Herald, they will be able to secure mid tower as well.
One is currently separated away from the rest of the pack. Rich is not letting him go. Summit is now coming on the left side of the flank. Rich is just dedicating his job to keeping Yawn out of this fight. So let's see how much damage can Team Liquid get without Yawn. And it looks like they're just doing a damn good job already. Not really needing Yawn as he finally flashes in for the cleanup. They eviscerate Dignitas.
Core JJ sees the Tomo, both carries, nails them, and even though he goes mini right
out of that fight for the first portion of it, and then just followed through, committing flash and gale force. Oh, but now Core JJ might be in trouble. Yawn tries to bail him out, but he is eviscerated, and Tomo is going right onto Yawn's face. He takes him out by himself. That's a 1v2 practically for Tomo. Can they scoop this one out? It's a huge Mega Gnar scoop up by Summit, but it's not enough damage, and now Pioshik is the only man left standing from Team Liquid.
Tomo stands up huge on the Aphelios. Is it enough? Pioshik, his smite is coming up. He's got blue buff, no flash. He's not going to try and do anything fancy there. It's just Dragon number 2. Everybody calm down. Those are not the huge rewards, but Rafa, that was a huge fight from Dignitas. They are not giving up anything, even with the lead increasing for Team Liquid, and even with the Baron just getting...
You know, one of the things that haunted them in spring is Early game was always great, but then they could not find a way to close out the mid-game. They find an engage on the Diamond, but Magnastorm is huge on the 3. Can they capitalize? Moonlight Vigil gets a huge chunk, takes out Pioshik. Summit's about to go Mega. Does he want to leap back in? He flashes forward. He scoops on up, but one of the members of Dignitas, Santorin, is taken alive, but Yon is forced to flash away the Featherstorm. Rich with the 3rd Q, and then the Topo Strikes catches him and clips him out. That's the backliner gone for Team Liquid. Harry's the only damage left alongside Summit, but there's still a jungle advantage and a smite advantage for Dignitas.
Yeah, and Baron just arrived, or just got started up here. Santorin's kind of low, but they don't care. They're going to be able to force that one quickly. They do go 1-for-1, trading support for jungle though, and then you get the arrival. Tomo is forced to finish those things, while Jensen in the back line doing the kind of off-screen Orianna work there with the Orianna ball, adding the extra support for the chase down.
Yeah, both Jensen and Tomo were in great pockets. After Tomo had to burn both of his summoner spells, no one could get through the front line of Santorin and Rich. And that is one of the things that Team Liquid have to deal with now that it's later on in the game, is Rich almost gets taken out here by the assassination of Harry and Yon. They force him away. They're going to have to defend this top side, though.
Yeah, he almost gets taken out, but then he is Kazante.
Summit, he didn't get a chance to go Mega! He gets popped by Rich like a balloon! And now Santorin and the rest of Dignitas have a man advantage to keep this Baron push alive.
Oh my goodness, Rich Kazante still delivers. Dignitas, they want to leave this base in ruins. Annie Tibbers, that's another 50 gold, thank you very much.
What a massive swing for Dignitas. And now they're just going to try to go for the end here. If they take out Harry, there's only 3 members left from Team Liquid. It's 2 inhibitors gone. They have 2 empowered cannon minions as well with the Baron buff.
They're gonna keep on pushing. Blue Gun Aphelios wiping the waves, 14 seconds on Summit.
Someone would have to go huge here. Yon and Core JJ, they're playing it briskly, but it's a huge Cyclone Featherstorm combo. Core JJ starts it all off, and Pioshik has a stopwatch to keep himself alive. Simon looking for the engage. He gets popped by Jensen, but it's traded out by Yon, looking for the triple, and Summit is just gonna teleport in. He's gonna keep and corral Rich and Jensen, but Rich at least separates Summit away from it with the all-out. How does he keep doing this with Kazante? Rich is a beast on this.
Rich is really good with it too, okay?
Yeah.
There are 2 things that are both true. Yeah.
Dignitas alive. There's been great wombos from Dignitas on the back of it, but Rich has been the clutch maker as they look for one more engage. Poor JJ gets a nice grand entrance on the backside of it, and they're trying to take out Jensen. Summit scoops him on up, and Jensen's gone. Poor JJ gets traded on out, but Tomo's still alive, and he's firing right on back. Yon and Harry are the only ones left standing, but they have to deal with the frontline Rich on top of Tomo and Diamond.
And it's a triple for Tomo. Nice kiting there on the Aphelios. Nobody able to lock him down. Now he's got red, white guns. Diamond!
And Yon looking for the cleanse, the Featherstorm. Does he look for one more? The Gale Force forward. Rich looks for the 2.
And they've got to defend their inhibitors, so no way you can go contest any sort.
Pulling out all the stops, maintaining that they can still take on some of the best teams in the league, as the Baron not even aggressively walk forward.
Yeah, hard to wave clear for them, so Dignitas can just use that slow pressure to their advantage. Just work your way around the base. Bottom, mid inhibitor, then rotate up to top. Once you get all 3, big bonus of pressure. Whoa, they're actually just gonna go straight onto the Nexus turret. Summit gets chunked out. He's a mini Gnar, really far away from the big engage.
Santorin's trying to mark poor JJ on this left side of the flank. He's really gonna have to look for a miracle fight here to catch Dignitas off guard. Tomo still has a flash to play with.
Diamond tried to grab an invisible Pioshik with his ultimate there. So now we don't have a Rel ultimate. Good little juke from Pioshik kind of made Diamond flinch.
Summit is about to go Mega. Rich is looking for some damage and a knockup, but Summit now has access to Mega Gnar form. But he doesn't have flash, so he can't get in range quite yet. He's advancing forward. Core JJ looks for the grand entrance, but it's a flash out from Jensen. And now Team Liquid have to back on up. Santorin threw out the Glacial Prison for the slow. Rich is charging up that 3rd Natofa strike. Moonlight Vigil goes wide. Team Liquid are doing everything they can to defend this Lax Nessus turret from going down. The 3rd Natofa strike clips Yon, and he's got a Featherstorm, but he doesn't have a flash. This could be the end for Team Liquid. Dignitas, but Tomo gets clipped out. Team Liquid, if they just survive, they can withstand the hold. They can withstand the base. Rich is doing everything he can to clip this win for Dignitas. Jensen is putting a lot of damage to the backline, but Team Liquid survive. Pioshik is the only one that goes down.
He has teleport. I guess Rich is recoiling right now.
Okay. A second flank attempt, but this time it's Harry, and Rich is TPing back in. Harry, you got to be careful about this one. That is a very tanky K'Sante, and it's Rich's K'Sante. The flash crash down from Diamond, the Magna Storm locks up Harry, but Yon, the fellow rookie, is with his back all the way through to make sure Harry doesn't go down. They clip out Diamond, and
DL still fighting!
Jeno had the flash. This time, it's not with him. Yon has flash advantage this time around, so he gets to play a little more aggressively.
All right, all about the wave clear. Dragon's Soul is available, by the way. Dragon Soul is sitting there. If they botch this Nexus fight, they will be kicking themselves. But they want to keep up the pressure, it looks like, and play off all the inhibitors being down.
Magna Storm available. Diamond does not have flash though, so he can't look for the engage up. Pioshik just goes for the flash. Cyclone engage right onto Jensen. Santorin peels right on back. Pioshik receives a lot of burst damage, but they take out the front line immediately. But Rich has dealt with Harry into the back line, and he's going for the game end.